Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Royal Mystic Weekly Energy Forecast for December 15th through 21st of 2025. Many blessings to you all as we move into this energy. I send you lots of love and light, and I remind you, this is a collective reading. That means if you'd like to have your own personal reading, please visit royalmystic.com or scan the QR code in the top left corner. When you do, please remember to bring the 25% savings that's scrolling below right now. Follow the instructions on the screen, and I'll be looking forward to doing a reading with you as soon as you schedule it. This is the biggest sale of the year for Royal Mystic, so I hope you can take advantage of the savings. Let's see what the cards have to say as we open up the energy. Well, that's a really good energy to understand. You're right here at the cusp of this breakthrough. So the Nine of Wands is the energy of holding yourself into a position that feels like you haven't seen anything move and you're having to stand in blind faith. That's not unusual. This is the way that works when we're bringing something in and focusing on creating. You've done all the physical work you can. Now you have to sit in the energy of it. And any second, here comes the breakthrough. This is the Fool. It means a new cycle begins. So you're in the right place. Just because you can't see it moving it with your human eyes doesn't mean that there's not energy creating something new, because this is the Fool's journey. That's what tarot is all about. And he is coming in to close the door to the past and step right into the future with a very smooth transition. So there's nothing upsetting the apple cart, and it's going to be a very easy move. So don't give up 5 minutes before your miracles, my friends. So let's see what else we've got. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure, white light, divine spirit, and we have the Capricorn Devil card. Now, they just got the short end of the straw on which card was the major arcana for them, and they are a goat, so it matches the Capricorn energy. This is the energy of the pagan god Pan, and he's all about the things that might lure you off track. And sometimes we get in our own head of self-sabotage in our own mind, right? So don't allow it to take you off track. And if it is something that is a new relationship or something coming in, don't let it be something that distracts you totally from what your mission is here. Don't let it sidebar you, or we'll say side mission you. We don't want to be able to look back and go, oh my God, I was totally going for it, and then this happened and I let myself get drawn in. Don't do that. This is about seduction, right? Sometimes it seduces you off your own track. So don't let yourself get all gleamy-eyed over something shiny, right? So divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we have a volunteer for Monday. We've got the Eight of Cups, which means the runway is clear and you may now proceed. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the energy of a blessing in disguise. So we're always going to be able to dig deep, dig a little deeper when you get one of these. That means it shows up looking differently than you expect, or it's something that looks like it might be more work than you want. Be sure to vet it before you say no to it. That's the only caveat, is to make sure you check all the facts before you say no. Because it's coming in looking different, you will not recognize it for its true value. And that's why I'm telling you, dig deeper before you say no to it. And we have our second set of cards coming in with, oh, hello. That's the 10. Now you had the 9 when we cut the cards earlier, remember? And we're waiting for that moment. Well, there's the moment. The burden is lifted. The struggle is over. That is the 10 of rods, biggest day. So from the first set of cards to the second set, that's a perfect link. And that means more fertility and you're taking all of that new vibration energy, new creation energy into a new position. It could be a new business, a new job, or a new living space if you're working from home, it's also it, or you could just be starting that process of one of those three things. So here we go. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day as we move into this energy for the week. And it's always a blessing, and I feel much gratitude to you all, my faithful followers. Thank you so much. Here we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday. Hello, there's that old temptation again. The Capricorn Major Arcana. Now, if you're a Capricorn, not such a big deal. But in the energy of this, I want you to see what's happening in the card. The first card can be a McSteamy relationship, okay? Because sometimes it goes for the good on that. This card is talking about suppression. And those two figures there are the lovers. And they're held by a tiny little thread. And they could actually get themselves out of it if they actually took the effort to do so. But in their head, they've already been convinced that there's no way out. So this is the part you have to remember. Don't let yourself get into this self-sabotage, because this is not true. You can get out of it, so can they. So don't let yourself fall prey to the control that might have over you. Most of the time, it's our own judgment that holds us in that position, because we feel like there's nothing we can do to get that to straighten up for us. So here we go. Empowerment. Okay, that's what we need to break that devil's energy. Remember, you've got the ability to believe in yourself and create whatever it is you want. So this is where you have to bring it from within yourself. Empowerment doesn't come from a certificate or from somebody else giving you that. You are the one who says whether or not you have what you need, and empowerment comes from within you. Don't forget that. It is already within you. I recognize and appreciate all that inspires me to feel empowered. That's what you got to understand, is maybe the things you do might empower you just because you've had the success, but that's an inspiration from that one success to move to the next. So that's what I want you to draw on, is all the times in the past where you've overcome something that without knowing how you did it, just knowing that the universe made a way even when there looked like there was no way. So empowerment is important. Let's see what else we have. Empower yourself. And gratitude is the highest frequency, because it is the energy of joy and feeling that beautiful fulfillment in your heart. I am grateful for and appreciate all the abundance I have in my life today. And so it is. Even if you feel like you really don't have that much, say this as though you do. That's the whole point. That's what manifestation's about. That's the law of attraction. Saying it as though it's already true and claiming the energy of it. Once you claim it, it can't be taken from you. Only in your own mind. Only if you let yourself go into sabotage mode. Now, we have our crystal energy. Tiger's Eye. This is very powerful energy. If you feel like you need to have more of a position of having that audacity that it takes to stand in your power, Tiger's Eye is a beautiful energy. You can have the crystal at your desk or in, keep it. I have one around this is not, it's not this color Tiger's Eye. It's multicolored Tiger's Eye. I have it on my wrist. That's what this one is here. And then I have a piece of Moldavite joining it. So very beautiful energy having the Tiger's Eye. Tiger's Eye comes in many colors, so pick the one that aligns with you, but it's a very powerful, courageous, it's having a fierceness within yourself of being able to stand in the competition in the workplace and being able to hold your own and know that you have just as much a right to be there as anybody else. Now, we've got our beautiful sacred geometry cards. Conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. The concept is it. That is where we start to have the belief in something, and then we pour our energy toward that, and then all of a sudden it comes into form. And that's the whole creation process right there. So we love that, and it does allow us to be in a place where we know we already have the power within us to bring it in. So let's see what the week has to say. Monday, all's clear. This is the energy of yes, you may now proceed. All of the obstacles that were in your path are no longer there, and you're able to step right into that energy without fear and knowing that you have everything you need. And it's showing you the entire horizon. That moon is showing you all the possibilities, so you can literally point out which direction you want to go and be able to do so. Hey, and we have Sagittarius Temperance card coming in here. This is the energy of Archangel Uriel, and Uriel is the energy of synchronicity. She's doing alchemy to create the perfect scenario for you to be able to walk forward in this energy. Now, I want you to remember in temperance, the temperance is one step at a time. So what that means is when she synchronizes something, you may not see the whole extension of every step available to you. You're just going to see the one that's available to you right that moment. And they'll appear one at a time, and you just have to be patient enough to take each step as it shows up. It's more of a paced movement forward, but that's fine because it means it's going to be the right movement forward. Now, we have Tuesday's energy. Hello, Ace of Cups, which is the divine blessing. It is an ace, and the Page of Pentacles, which is financial offer being extended. So that Ace of Cups energy is the beautiful Holy Grail, and it has the elixir of life in it, which is the DNA of everything that ever is, was, or will be. So when that comes in, it means you have every particle at your disposal, and the blessing of healing, love, joy, peace, happiness, just blessings in abundance with this. This Ace of Cups is a major blessing, and we love it. And we've got the Page of Pentacles, which is saying money's coming in with that. So talk about a great combination for Tuesday. Wednesday's energy. Boy, we are making steps here. There's that Eight of Cups again, and it's stepping Eight of Cups into the Eight of Pentacles. So we love that. The Eight of Cups again is showing on Wednesday as we continue to move forward that you have the ability to do so. And this is either on the job training or some kind of mastery of a skill that you're trying to use in order to step into this new role. And that is very much saying you have the ability to do so, and you can create more abundance through the knowledge that you're gaining with that Eight of Pentacles. So that's a blessing. Now, let's move into Thursday's energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles and Archangel Michael. The Seven of Pentacles is where we've planted the seed and we've been nurturing it up to now, and now there's fruit on the vine. The fruit is not ready to be harvested yet, but it's there, which means you've done the lion's share of the work so far. You just have to be patient enough to let it come to the right consistency for you to be able to harvest it. And then we have the King of Swords here helping you out. King of Swords is Archangel Michael energy. It's also air sign king for Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Very much in a very powerful stance and able to help you as he is a protector and removes obstacles. So we love that. In Friday's energy, we have the King of Cups, which is someone who wants to see you succeed or is, rooting for your highest good, and some information coming in. So this means you're being given something you need to know exactly when you need it. Don't worry about it. You may not even realize it's something that's important, but when it shows up, I call this guy the informer because he's coming to tell you what you wouldn't ordinarily know and give you that heads up on something. So, and it might be from that actual king that it's coming from to help you out in the situation. And last but not least, boy, this is a perfect alignment. You've got the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups. I call that a direct progression. If it were two different symbols, like if it were the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Cups, it's still a progression. But this is a direct one because they're both cups. So you've got Soul Tribe here rooting you on, and the dump truck load of blessings showing up. You're going to need your Soul Tribe to help you deal with the dump truck load of blessings, right? So that beautiful energy there is talking about this beautiful energy moving in, and it's the time of year for it, for everything to be just in a beautiful scenario. You've got the fur babies are even included in your soul tribe. These are people or souls that have gone through many lifetimes with you, and you help each other out. It's a group thing. It's like a family. And then you've got the energy of the Seven of Cups, which means it's all going to show up. All these blessings are going to show up simultaneously, which is why it's kind of an overwhelming thing. So don't let it get you. Just stop and take a deep breath and do one thing at a time. That's all you can do. Don't go frantically trying to do it all at once, because that's just going to make you crazy. So there's your week at a glance. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful week. I send you lots of love and light, and I thank you for all these blessings and all that you've done for me in these many years of watching and commenting. I love you guys. I appreciate your comments, and I try to answer them as fast as I can. And I love y'all. Thank you so much. You make me very happy to do what I do. It is worthwhile. Many blessings to you. Namaste, my friends.